I was drawn by the mission of Child Focus, which was serving children and families. In particular, foster care was a deep, deep connection for me because at one point in my life, I was in foster care, and it really fueled my passion and harnessed my energy. The smallest of things that you can do for a child in care, from giving them a stable home environment, advocacy, listening to their story, and understanding where they are, can literally change the trajectory of a child's life.
Pam is a dedicated and passionate advocate for children and families in our community. She's been working in the early learning, child welfare, and behavioral health space for 33 years.
One of my favorite monikers is great organizations are not built by the hands of one, they're built by the hands of many. So you can do so much if you're siloed and you're on your own, but when you leverage your strengths and your resources with those of another organization, the possibilities and the growth and the impact it's endless.
We serve over 20,000 individuals by developing thriving kids, strong families, and successful adults. That's because we've had strong, dedicated leadership throughout our history, and we've been very lucky for that.
I was very lucky to have not one, but two incredibly great mentors. I'm still good friends with both of them today, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that they gave me.
She really moved her way through the organization. She was very interested in how things worked, what we should invest in to get better, and what we could do to have the strongest influence on the children and families that we serve.
When I came in as a social worker in the foster care department, we had a referral for a little guy. He was only 11 years old. And at one point during the conversation, he looked at me with the biggest eyes and he said, "Miss Pam," he said, if they don't find a home that will take me, do I get put to sleep like they do dogs?" And I'm telling you, that was it. This is meaningful work that I'm doing. Like, no one should ever have that thought or that feeling. Since I was his social worker, I did his immediate follow-up care. So went out within, 24 hours of him being placed. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." He's like, "I have my own bed here. I have food. I can eat anything I want. I got new clothes. Look at all this stuff." He had been saved and rescued.
What I would say to Pam is thank you for your heart, your dedication and integrity. As we look at celebrating our 50th anniversary next year, we will be sure to continue to honor the hard work, great mission, and the critical role we play in positively impacting the children and families in our community.
So I was pleasantly surprised that I was awarded the Edward J. Parish Pacesetter Award for 2026. And I thank so much the Chamber, Clermont Chamber, and all of the supporters who voted for me for this award. I'm a pretty humble person, and so it's very flattering, but it's also humbling to have, such widespread recognition for the work that I did.